Try one more time. It might fuck up here again. Try one more time, boys. One more time. Just wait until we get some people in here. That noise is annoying. Annoying. I wonder if it's like the same link. ZY. ZY something? No, it's different. Different. We different. You're different. Oops. Fuck. Fuck. Way different. Put it back up. We put it back up. Just do this again. I think it's gonna fuck up again, but whatever. Let's see. The linkies. Oh, you think it has to do with people joining? I think that's YouTube, bro. That would be fucking my problem, bro. Be fucking around too much, huh? Be fucking around too much. Always something. Either you get throttled by TikTok because of unoriginal content, and then you try to go live on YouTube, and then now your fucking laptop acting up. Can't win. Can't win. Can't fucking win. Cannot win in this industry, bro. Give it like I'll give it like 4 more minutes for people to join, then we can go over order flow again. Get people in here. See, um, getting more people in here, so we can see what's going on. You know what I mean? Carnage, what's up, bro? That's a great name, man. Carnage. Think about what's that motherfucker's name? Think about that is it the red Venom? That's Carnage, right? Red Venom? Think about that dude, bro. Yes, sir. How'd y'all do today? How did you all do today? Give it about like 2 more minutes, man. 2 more minutes for people to get in. More people. How we looking? Any zones? How we looking? Any zones? Well, we'll see. We shall see. We're at the 9:35 candle, and I'll tell you right now what we're looking at. Let me just close this door. Hold on. Man, 17 strikes against Iran right now. 1,700. Sheesh. 1,700. God damn. Waiting for a few more people. A few more people. At least some people to join. Yo, March is here, man. Weather's gonna be fucking beautiful soon. Really. All right. I think we give enough time for people to join. Um, so earlier I was talking about that we were going to we opened up and I was already expecting a move back to the mean or the half court line for the day, which is VWAP. We hit VWAP. We come down and we hit NY low here. Um, when we hit NY low, a bunch of buyers came in here, and identified that with this bullish imbalance. Right, there's two of them down here, but the most significant one I saw was 588, which is over 400. We saw that as soon as it rips down New York low here, and then it's so much buying going on here that these sellers were trying to sell here, right? They're trying to front run these buyers. These buyers ran over these sellers right here. There's a pink marker right here. There's a bearish imbalance, right? So this is 300% more sellers, 300% more sellers in this area. But what happened was the the price did not dictate that, right? It did not say, all right, the sellers are coming in here and fight back. It just ran through them and closed up here. So in my thinking, we have this big buyer here and this big seller. This big seller just got rammed through, right? Just got fucking tackled, rammed through, and we closed up here. So we're gonna do. We have aggression. I have my AAD model. We have aggression. Um, we have absorption right here, and delta flip. Looking down here at delta, it did not flip to green. It stayed red, which means to say sellers were still in control in this candle for the total, right? From right side to left side, you minus that, it's still sellers were in control of this candle. But seeing the candle in real time, that buyers came down here, pushed this price out the way. I mean, this big seller out the way. We were here. I was confident this entry right here would then bring us back up to VWAP. At minimum, bring us back up to VWAP, right? And we understand that by entering up here, we have the stop below this aggression zone down here, which is NY low. We come back up and we hit VWAP. That was a 65-point move from here. They had no choice. Sellers were trapped over here by the 525s, 530 area. They have to cover because the fucking buyers were so significantly more here that they had to cover up here, which pushed the price all the way up here. So at VWAP, the purple line here, we get sellers tried to come in here at 679, push the price down, but then we continued higher. There was not much follow through. Buyers still kept buying this, and then we came up to VWAP, and then we flushed here. So this whole move was my trade, one and done. Um, let's just review the other. Let's just review what happened after that. Um, we get to this. We got another explosion down. We have this stack bearish imbalance here. Nothing, just all noise for me. We get it all down here. We have some buyers over here marked by the lime green. Um, but we continue to stay flat here, and we get this rush up here. Obviously, you can see here that the sellers were trying to push the price down here because it's marked by the red bars here. But the candle closed up here with bullish momentum, stacked bullish imbalances. So this is, good to see as a buyer here. What does it do? It then extends up back up to VWAP, right? It hits VWAP to a tick, I guess, right? To the tick. You could front run your TP up here if you wanted to with this candle. Um, there's no big whales. Actually, there's only big seller here, but there was no pink marker here, which, you know, if I saw a pink marker here, I would have more confidence that this was more of an absorption. But it's an absorption, but not as heavy absorption as you could see. But still, if you were just to target VWAP, you would have got that, right? Now we flush even lower. We invalidate this bullish balance here. Uh, sellers is stepping in here now at 480. Right? It's trying to get down to what's this? Previous day low. Yeah, previous day low. Right? Tries to get to previous day low. This big seller gets invalidated by this candle, and now we're staying flat here. It's just normal price action here, going up and down. Then we get this momentum down, stack bearish imbalance. It's trying so hard to freaking touch previous day low. Yeah, but we got all this noise here, back up and down. This is what I'm talking about with illiquid markets here. See how the price moves so high, so down, like goes high, goes down. Just like too many one market order of big size can just bring this market up and then high and then lower. We finally touched previous day low. Now as a trader, and if you missed that other trade, you will be looking now of what's going on here. Right. All right. We hit previous day low. What is the expectation here on hitting previous day low? Are we going to see continuation? Continuation equals big whale buyers big whale sellers coming in and just dumping the price. Now, if we're going to see a pivot here or a reversal, you want to see absorption happening, and you want to see an aggression happening to the other side, which is going higher. You want to see that in this area, right? You want to see absorption and then aggression higher, right? And you want to make sure they're whales that coming in the market. You just don't want to see, oh, this is absorption right here, and then now buyers are stepping in here, and we have a delta flip right here. This is cool, right? That's the model. But the problem is with that model, you don't have heavy aggression or heavy buying. That's the I look for heavy buying, heavy selling, big big size buying, big size selling, in layman's term. So it goes up here. We're pretty much in fair value right now here at previous day low. So buyers and sellers are agreeing at the price here, right? Then it starts to dip lower. We then have a bearish bounce right through previous day low here. The sellers are getting very aggressive here, as you can see right here. We have a big seller right here for 16, right? Delta flip. So this is going lower. It's once you mark out that big whale seller, you then can it then will continue to respect it here, respect it there, goes lower. You should be targeting. This is London low right here. This teal. I'm just watching it. This is just real. I'm not. I didn't even look at this. I was doing the recaps here and I'm making a video off the recap. I'm just looking at order flow just as like I'm looking at it the first time with y'all. So I see this guy here, and this guy's getting respected, right? The 416 getting respected comes back up here. It doesn't close above it. It doesn't close above it. So now you're more confident in the trade if you were to enter around this area or even put a limit order there. You would be, confident looking all the sellers are in control here. Sellers are in control here. This is a great one. Buyers were aggressively hitting the ask here, but then it closed down here, right? So this is a great sign of absorption right here. So then they come back up here with a 399 volume. I would have closed it right here if this was over 400 by 1 point. It did not go over by 1 point right here. Imagine, right? So you could have held it from up here, 42s to like 410s or whatever. But since this was not over 400, just by missed by a point, you'd have held it to London low. So around like 370. So about like a 70-point move down. You get what I'm saying? Right here. That's another uh trade you could have took because that's a continuation trade like I was telling you earlier. We went underneath previous day low. We saw the aggression, right? We didn't see buyers stepping in here to pivot it back up to previous day low. We saw them getting very aggressive underneath previous day low, which then gives me now the confidence that's going to go lower, right? Now, for me to have a simple like risk to reward ratio, you put it like this, and you go like that, right? You target London low, which is the next key level down. You look at what's their risk to reward ratio. If it's a 2.4, anything over one is cool with me. 2.4, man, I'll take it. You have a 26-point stop or a 63.5 or a 63-point take, right? But you just don't set it and forget it. You take it and you watch order flow as you take it down. All right. This is expected. This is positive expected value for this trade. All right. And it's off key level. It's off previous day low. You understand that we were agreeing on previous day low. We break out of previous day low. It's a continuation move down to the next key level. That's how you read order flow real time. Comes back here. We're getting we have this 404 right here. It's supposed to push price lower. We have a bullish imbalance here. This is a sign of exhaustion for the sellers, right? They're getting exhausted here. Buyers are stepping in here. We have a delta flip here. Went from a negative 81 to 150 here. This could be a sign of a pivot right here, which then it does. And we get this bullish imbalance here. The problem with this bullish imbalance here is that we don't have big whales coming into the market, buying volume, right? This will pop up. So my expectation is let me wait till it gets to this purple line, and I'm gonna see if these fuckers come back in here, right? See how this fucking shit holds though, right? Holds one, two, three, four, and then finally breaks it right there, right? But it was holding. But this last known big whale right here at the purple box gets above here, it gets invalidated now. but then they come back right in, bearish momentum here, bearish imbalance, comes back here, here, fight, fight even more. This is just all noise to me, all noise. This is an absorption right here, but it wouldn't allow me to get into here. We hit back into previous day high, previous day low here. We zoom right past it, bullish imbalance. Big man is here, 536. This guy is right here, right? You probably saw, you probably saw, he probably saw that we ripped through previous day low here and above point of control here with momentum, right? And now you're just waiting for a big buyer to come in here, right? The big buyer just showed up. What the fuck are you gonna do? We have aggression, we have the delta flip, we also have absorption right here. So what are you gonna do? Get into with this motherfucker. You- Our problem is, um, now that I see it, I didn't see this purple line here. This is VWAP. So I would be just very wary of what happens around here at VWAP because this could be a negative R if you were just to take it here at candle close and try to take it at VWAP. It's like that's a negative R. So I'd stay away from this guy first because you still have a wall in front of you with a key level. And if you take that trade, that's going to be a negative R. So I would have stayed away here. But let's just draw that guy just to see if this guy holds. Come back up here, come back up here. Now we're just going around VWAP here. We're stuck above VWAP. We're hitting value area high here, um, which was not what I expected, right? I expected we stay in the range, right? Because we had a big move already. So let's see if we come back up here. See, sellers are coming in here, right here. This big boy right here, right? The problem is we have another whale right here, like stopping this guy right here. So they're canceling each other out right here. But as you can see, buyers are stepping in here. Sellers took the foot off the gas right here when it touched VWAP, and then we rallied higher up here. Again, the last known big buyer was right here, right? But I would not, mark that out because sellers were coming in here as well as buyers. So this area right here is not an area that I would look for entry. I'll wait for the next buyer or seller to come in here and see what they do here. So it comes above value area high, which is very surprised. And then it comes back up here, hits London high. Wow. All right. Oh, and then now look at this guy right here, right? This guy right here, 564. It just hit London high. He just came through right there, 564. Okay, with a bearish imbalance, a stack bullish imbalance, and what do you call it? And the delta flip right here. So we have this zone right here where I said earlier at pre-market that this zone right here is going to be a wall for buyers and sellers. So we get back up here, we see the seller up there, right? So if you wanted to, we could trade this. The problem is here, right? If you want to here like this is right here. The problem is your next key level is here or here, right? There's two of them right here. This is going to give you a -6, 0.6. This is going to give you 1.2. You get previous week low, right? But for me, seeing that we're at this level, right, and seeing that this level can be really a rejection zone. If you look at the 5 minute, right, they're all here, right? This could reject, and we can come back to either VWAP or point of control here for that like mean reversion I'm talking about. It's not even a reversion. If you look at the daily trend for today, it's like it's bullish. So for me, what I would do here is I would enter here candle close, right? This is a negative. I wouldn't take profit here because that's negative. I would take profit here at the previous week low because this is a 1.2, or I could be a little more feisty, a little more crazy and try to target VWAP right here. That's for 5R. So let's just for the video, let's just try to target VWAP, right? And just read order flow at real time. Better for us, right? So right now, I'm gonna tell you what I do. We're here at previous week low. What you could do here is two things. You could put your stop to stop to break even, or you can not be a little bitch and keep it as near high at 724, right? Now you want to see what you want to see when you were at previous week low here or weekly opening. You do not want to see buyers stepping in here, right? You want to see continued selling here. So let's just watch what happens. But previous week low, you could have been previous week low or down here, VWAP, or even value area high if you want it to be sexy. For the video, we're going all out to VWAP, 5R. We're just reading order flow. Now nothing's too crazy for me. We'll just watch. This is London close. Is it London close? No, London close will happen, right? Um this is going into market not market, lunch hour, sorry. So we'll watch it together in real time. But I'm streaming like 20 more minutes. I'll be here. Let's see if this trade hits before before lunch hour starts. Lunch hour starts, not enough volume. But if you look to 5 minute, it made this big move already, right? And I would think that we would be able to have some kind of reaction to pull back here and then go higher if they wanted to push the price lower. But we shall see. Doesn't volume take precedent over the amount of buyers and sellers? Buyers produce more volume. What? Doesn't volume take precedent over the amount of buyers and sellers? You mean the total volume that takes precedent? President? Now, what takes precedent or whatever that word is supposed to be is if there's absorption or aggression or a delta flip. Total volume doesn't matter. I mean, it matters because it matters about how much people are actually trading within that candle. But it's always absorption and or aggression or delta flips is what I'm looking for in one candle. Mm. Not bad. We do not want it to disrespect this purple box or this stack bearish imbalance. It's the purple box there. NY high would be your stop loss. Do we get a move? I highly doubt we get a move to view up though before 12:10. But these are war times, baby. Getting a little reaction off the box with some buyers stepping in back at weekly opening with this green bullish balance. They stepped in here and they stepped in here. They're stepping in here at weekly opening, monthly opening. We'll see. This guy gets front run. Prop firm match. Anybody use prop firm match as a platform to I guess what do you call it? Prop firm match to see the differences between prop firms? Yeah, they keep buying here, man, at the monthly, weekly opening right here, this red line. They keep buying it. It's getting stuck between that and this seller over here. I still don't see sellers coming in here though. All right, we see it now. The 53 though. But we need to see more aggressive selling happening here. ATR right now is 27, which is still pretty high around lunchtime. Lunchtime's like around like 10 to 15. We are at 27 right now. So to see a big flush down, beautiful. Beautiful for the video. Real time, baby. All right, sellers are coming in here now. See? What I don't want to see, guys, I don't want to see a big whale buyer volume over 400. I don't want to see a stacked bullish imbalance. I don't want to see absorption or heavy absorption as well. All those signs, I'm out. I'm out of this trade if it does happen. Now, if I see big whale sellers, right now I'll trail my stops behind those big whale sellers, and I'll show you if it happens. That's a good sign of absorption if the candle closes green, I mean red here, because they're pouring it on right now for the buyers. Right here at 198, they're pouring it on. So 57 to 207, 300% difference. They're pouring on right now, and then they get slammed by sellers here. We need to get through that. Definitely need to get through this red line right here. A continuation lower. I think if we get underneath previous week low, buyers will be have to cover. So we would see expansion down if we get through this yellow line. Let's do it. Do it for the video, baby. Come on. You would think it's pre-recorded. The price action pre-recorded, right? You would fucking think. Right now, the buyer, see, they're stepping in here at 196 right now. You got the green marker right here. Bearish imbalance. Nice. They push right through there. You see that? That's absorption right there. Buyers just got front run right through here. Come on. Dude, damn it. Price is still staying around that area. I need a fucking big candle lower. If this it's gonna stay an unbalanced market, we have to bounce from value area high. They can't have the price get back inside value area high underneath this yellow dotted line, because then that gives us more confidence that it's gonna go lower to VWAP, which is then a mean reversion play here. This is the stuff that I don't like to see. All right, pump up here, and then now we have a bullish imbalance here. We could just get stuck around this area because of so many levels around this area that swing traders like to look at in the daily chart or the monthly. You have monthly traders looking at it. You have weekly traders looking at it. And daily traders. You got three types of traders looking at this right now. All right, nice. Sellers on around the 690s there. Thanks for mapping out that last trade. I took it short to the 565, stepped in, took it to previous week low. My guy, yo, I need 10% of that, boy. I'm gonna need 10% of that. It was a good expected value, man. It's like 1.22 expected value, right? Great trade. You want a home run, you take it to VWAP. You know, this is the flush I want to see. Nice, healthy sellers. I hope this doesn't close up here. I hope it closes down here. I hope it closes lower here, though. Lower than this guy. Come on, close lower than this guy. Damn it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. All right, little healthy. Healthy seller candle there. Hopefully now the buyers are gonna think here. Cover. Cover meaning to say there's no green candles here. No green bars, I mean. They're not aggressive buying it. It's all selling on the left side here. Fucker, this fucker came in here at 6:45. Not a big boy, but they came in. The value area high just changed to 6:30. See if we get the home run play in 8 minutes. Guys, I got a free Discord too. I do trade recaps there, and I break down charts and tell you, answer all your questions. I got my order flow strategy there too. You guys want to go in there, check it out. Oh my God, bro. They bought that shit up at the 45s. Let's see if the sellers are going to try to defend the previous week low here. Buyers have not. They averaged down around this this area at the 650s. Bastards. You guys understand? Big whales, baby. You're not gonna get that type of what do you call it? You're not gonna get that type of accuracy you get live. Trump is talking too right now. This guy is crazy, bro. Said we're decimating Iran. What? But Trump's a fucking gangster, bro. He be killing all these fucking dictators this campaign through, man. He let out all the stops, man. He said, "Fuck this shit." He said, "Second time around, I'm not. This is gonna be the last time I get this kind of power." So he's doing everything in his power, man, to get filthy rich. Yep, they're buying this. They're buying it here at the 650s here. They're buying it even more now above the previous week low. These sellers didn't come in yet. I mean, I'm not expecting them to come in at one. I mean, right before lunch hour. You get what I'm saying? I'm not expecting them to like come hard. Pause during lunch hour here. 5 minutes till lunch hour officially starts. Probably gonna close around here. 680s, 670s. You just don't wanna give it up, buyers. How's the volume? How is the volume right now, boys? Volume's not that much around this area. Yeah, we're getting over it. Yeah, they're trying to get over this monthly open right now. They're coming in here. Come on, seller, step right back the fuck in. Nah, they don't help, bro. They're just fugazi. Just what do you call it at Wolf of Wall Street? Just fucking magic dust. Just, you just breathe. You can't see it. It's all over us. It's not. It doesn't exist. Nah, they do that. I'm just fucking around. If go back when I close this live, go back and watch from 9:30 to now how order flow dictates how the candles move and whatnot. Great absorption right here, 133. Now you want to see aggression here, which is these bearish imbalances here, but they're not big size. You get what I'm saying? This is absorption because this is a bullish imbalance. Um, and then all of a sudden the speed of the tape went lower. Then we had the seller stepping in here, right? And then we had a delta flip from green to red, as you can see it live. Um, and I hope that absorption up here is the first the pivot we need to get to our home run. My man, my man Chris went to the 1 minute now. You guys too much FOMO. Too much FOMO on the 5 minute. Boom. Nice. Come on. Come on, you fucking buyers. Cover. Cover, baby. Cover. Come to Papa VWAP. Yes, they're coming in. I always fucking laugh when it say yes, they're coming in. I should be all right. They're stepping in. They're stepping in here. Now we got big boy right there. Now we want to see this close underneath this big boy to confirm that this is really a big boy. We do not want to see this. Nope, we do not want to see this. The sellers are getting absorbed right here. Heavy selling. Right? You can see it live in front of you. 500. Right? This is a big boy right here. Damn, this just got interesting at 12:10. Does it get absorbed? Oh, oh, it's turned into a stacked bearish imbalance. All right. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our stop loss above here. Right? Let's just like maybe 5, 10 points away, like here. The 660s. Make it make it even Steven. Give it some room. Yeah, I mean supposed to leave, but this shit look juicy, bro. They just came in before I was about to leave. You fucker. Bitch. Why does that no fucking I want to say stop loss? The red dotted line is the stop loss. Right? We want this purple box to hold. Just in case this shit gets validated quick, right? You want to have a stop loss right here, just in case it flips higher. You get what I'm saying? But if this purple box don't hold, we gotta go lower. The problem is this 652 should have brought us even lower, but since it did not close above it and it just closed at the price level, I'll still give it room, to breathe. See if the sellers will then come, will step in on the next couple of candles here. Give it some room for them to step in. And now this is how you um, manage a trade. Okay, we started up there where this purple box is, right? Identified that this could be a take profit. This could be a take profit. We decided that we're not going to take profit and we're just going to follow order flow, right? Now we are at value area high here, another key level where you could take profit now, right? Value area high just changed to 640s, right? You could take profit here if you wanted to, right? That's more than I think it's a 2R now. And then now we're just trying to target the mean. This is my version of a mean reversion play, meaning a price will go back to its fair value or its average price, um, because we just made a big ass move overnight. I'm not expecting it to rally upward or rally lower in one direction. Now we're getting absorption here. This might close above the green box. I mean the purple box. But I'll just let it breathe. I'm gonna just let it see if we get stopped out at the 660s here, and then we take it lower. So right here, let you know. Is this your indicator or an indicator already on TradingView? It's an indicator already on TradingView. It's not an indicator. It's a chart type. It's the DOM. It's the buy. It's the bid and the ask right next to the candlesticks, and it's based on volume. So you can see the buy, and in layman's terms, you can see the buying and selling inside the candles, and that will then give you an edge to determine whether or not you want to take a trade or you want to stay in a trade, where you want to put your stop loss, where you want to take profit. Um, but it gives me an edge where I could see buyers and sellers stepping in before you can on a candlestick. Um, it's not an indicator where it tells you buy or sell. I have a model called AAD, Aggression Absorption Delta Flip. There's a free Discord link in the bio if you want to learn more. I was supposed to go, but this trade looks so juicy if it happens. But if not, you get stopped out. You got four take profit levels: one, two, three, and four. Final TP is fucking BWAP. To hit 660s. This guy did not survive. I mean, it's iffy too because we're at value area high here, and it's like, do we take profit of value area high if the buyers are stepping in? Buyers are stepping in here, but I don't see big enough size. It is like lunch hour, um, so we're not gonna get any kind of like big whales here. Yes, the depth of market. Yep, right next to your candlesticks. And about to get stopped out. It's still a nice 1R trade, one something if it still holds here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, right through there. Now you got stopped. Right? So it's not much farther than previous week low. I mean, 1.5 R, 38 points. Not too bad. Looking for the 5R down here. Still good. Still a good trade. That's how you manage your trades with footprint candles. If you were to look here at your regular candlesticks, did you see the big whale here? Take this out. Did you see the big whale here? Did you see that inside this candlestick here? Right. When you're trading, right, you want to take it seriously. You don't want to just look at fucking art patterns. All right. You don't want to just look at the result. and don't know what's going on inside. These candlesticks are like a century old. Um, Candlesticks, we're in 2026 right now. There's technology that you could see buyers and sellers inside the candles, right? You put your candles into steroid mode, X-ray mode. It gives you a freaking unfair advantage against other retail traders um, that trade just regular candlesticks here. And you just can't trade volume footprint alone. You have to have context. You gotta know that we're at London High here, and you gotta know that this area is a high area or high chance that sellers are gonna come through here, or we could have continuation. So when price gets to a key level, you look at your volume footprint candles and decide what you want to do. Here, when it hits London High, right? I have either two things going on my mind. Is there big will buyers to continue this move high? Are we going to get a break and then a retest of London High or monthly or previous week low? If the big whales are going to come in here, they did not. The biggest whale we saw was this seller up here, so I decided that we're going to go lower, right? My initial trade would have been here to either right here, so it would have been a 2 minute trade, right? From this candle close to here, that would have been a 1 hour, right? I would have been in and out right there. If you waited for a pullback and then you decide you want to take it, it's up to you, right? You could have still took it, but as you can clearly see, that the whales are the ones that really are in control of this market, right? It's not your fair value gaps. It's not your trend line breaks, guys. Okay, these are not like your fifth grade art class, okay, where you do the trend lines and stuff. You could see the volume, what's going on inside the candles, and the pressure, what's going on in each candle, and then you can determine from um, all that information if you want to stay in the trade or you want to stay out the trade. I just give you, like I always said, we are the Foot Clan Trading. I give you the fucking samurai sword for you to be a fucking warrior. You have to determine yourself how to swing that fucking samurai sword. I teach you how to swing it, but when then you go into battle, it's you versus you. You have to learn how to extract money from these markets. Right? I can show you how to swing the blade. I can show you the blade and what blade I use. Right? But you still gotta learn how to use it yourself. I do have a free Discord. I do trade recaps almost daily. I go live like this after I take my trades, just to tell you and read you order flow. Today was a great example that I read to you in real time. That even if I didn't catch the 500 right here, I saw that the 500 was here. I determined my targets, my stop loss, and I just read order flow right through there. So you saw it in real time. It's not like these are hindsight. It happens, and then it repaints. These are in real time, and it shows you what's going on in the markets, candle by candle, 1 minute by 1 minute. Um, and you don't miss anything if you just follow these candles. The kill zone you want to trade is 9:30 to 12:10. That's the most volume in the day. 9:30 Eastern time to 12:10 p.m. Eastern time. That's when you get a lot of volume. You see the big whales come in to play. You just go behind the big whales, baby. Did this big whale happen? Just a reaction. Jesus. Buyers just got buyers just left the building, bro. No buyers in that fucking candle. Only at the end over here. Uh, well, let me just answer a few questions. I got one question. Do you mind showing where to find the indicator on your screen? Sorry to be a PETA. No, bro, just there's a link in my free Discord. Go check it out. I tell you how to set your charts up and what to look for volume footprint candles. Like the stream, like, subscribe. Um, I'll be doing more of these for the long run. I think it helps the YouTube algorithm too because my followers have been increasing since I've been going live and providing value to everybody. So, um, yep, hit up the free Discord. Ask me questions there. I respond all the time. And I'll see you on the next live. Peace, guys.